know? Like, does the market close earlier?
Not that I know of.
Okay. I thought I saw somebody post it was a short day, which I'm like, are they referring to yesterday? Because I thought today was a full trading day.
I'm not sure. I am not quite sure.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Those of you that are rolling in, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Hope everybody who celebrates had a great Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Shout out to Thanksgiving. How was your Thanksgiving, Karen? Did you have a good one?
Yeah, I actually had a great Thanksgiving. I ate a lot of good food. Was able to chill with, well, my immediate family lives like across the country, so I was able to chill with the family that I made here in Virginia.
Okay.
And so that was good. Vibes were good. Late last night, I was tired, came home and just chilled. I haven't really traded too much, but how was your Thanksgiving?
It's good, man. Spent time with family. Had a pretty lazy day. Took a solid post dinner nap, post lunch nap, and yeah, I kept it pretty chill. KGRG7 said gold sell. I think Kyron's in a gold short
Yeah,
too.
I am.
If you want to pull up your chart, Kyron. I'll be honest with you. I am in US 30 and NAS longs, but neither of them are good trades for me. I'm like honestly kind of not happy with myself for even being in them. So there's I like took them more out of I don't know. I've been a little tilty the last couple of days.
So yeah, I took gold sales just at a low risk. I haven't traded nearly anything this week. After Monday, for me personally, I just, it's Thanksgiving week. I was family type of week. I just kind of took the week off essentially and focused on other areas, creating content. But this was the first trade that I was looking at. I've been waiting all week for gold to tap into this retest level, I guess you say here. You can see it a little clearer on like the 1 hour time frame. So I've been waiting for gold to tap into this level all week. We had a slow week, a move up, move back down, and now we're finally tapping into this level. Once we tapped into this level, based on the smaller time frame here, you can see that we had this market shift. Price created a high, created a low, created a new high, broke that high. Then it came through and broke this low here. It pushed back up and it retested off of these levels, and now it's making a move to the downside. We have this gap here, this gap down here that I'm looking for price to kind of fill. So really to this level is where I'm looking for price to go. It's like a 1 to 2 risk to reward trade. Very low risk on Friday. I actually just purchased a new account with FunderPro. So if you don't know, they're having their Black Friday sale if you use FP Black discount code. So I bought another 100K account that I will be looking to actually document the full journey of that account start to finish. I think it'd be interesting here. So I just went and took this at a very, very low risk on this Friday. Got this shift in my area of interest, and I just want to see if we can get a move to the downside. I want to see these lows here. We have relatively equal lows here, and I want to see these lows get taken out. If we get these lows taken out here, then I believe that it's a good chance that we'll go ahead and run down to our TP here.
I'm looking at the Instagram chat. It said no voice. Can you not hear us on Instagram? Can you hear us? Can you hear us on Instagram?
I gotta pull up the Instagram chat.
Yeah, I actually know I haven't watched it. I just saw some Keegan. Yeah, we're trading. Low expectations for today. Last day of a holiday week.
Yeah, very low.
But like Kyron just said, Black Friday offer that's going on. Code, I put it in the chat. Code FP Black. It's 20% off all accounts. The last couple of days, they've done 25 with a limited number of funds on amount sizes. But today, FP Black for Black Friday, 20% off of
The voice is clear.
voice is not clear. Minor copy.
So to say.
Check. I got my mics.
Love from me. Much love. Much love.
Much love from America to you in India. No giveaways. Black Friday sale get you 20% off.
We got to see how we'll react off of this demand zone on the lower time frame. I definitely like how this current 4-hour candle appears to be closing bearish in the next 37 minutes here, but we'll just have to see. Price is in still a relative bullish trend as we're creating higher highs and higher lows on this 4-hour time frame. So the trade that I'm looking at and taking, that's why I'm not looking for a larger time frame low break. Normally I would target something similar of the lows to down here, but nothing has yet indicated on a larger time that we're having this shift. So the trade I'm taking is a retest trade. So we have a high that just got created. We came to a level of resistance, and I just want to see a retest back to this level. And we've seen that it doubles up on the smaller time frame with this level here. So that's what I'm looking at. And I want to just see these lows get taken out here. Stop set above the high where we had the market shift. We had the low get broken, retest, and now we're just looking for this continuation to the downside. Plausible continuation to the downside.
I'm trying to sort out some technical difficulties over here.
No worries.
The fact that they pulled you off. That's my bad. I'll get you back up.
My sound isn't good. It's breaking. Let's see. 922.
You sound fine to me.
I do. Okay.
Like yeah, you sound fine to me. I'm looking. That's through the StreamYard. I don't know why it's not letting me present. Try this one time. Oh, there we go. It's weird, man. So like it just pulled you off. Try presenting your screen.
Yeah,
now.
I had just stopped sharing my screen.
Oh, you did, but you're not even okay. You did. Okay,
yeah.
We're good. So I'm in a US 30 and Nas long, but to be honest with you, we are kind of ranging in between levels on both of those for me. This area on US 30 44,989 is would be an upper target that I'm looking to trade. We got a nice bounce from my entry, but we were rejecting the overnight opening print. To be honest with you, my entry on this trade was I thought we had swept this overnight low that I thought potentially could have been a liquidity sweep. As I zoomed in a little bit closer, I'm like, oh, we actually just bounced at the low. We didn't actually sweep underneath it. But that's the trade you see on my screen right now. Honestly, US 30 has just been so strong. I'm not super interested in fighting. This is the daily chart. Really clean, strong uptrend on the daily chart. As you can see, we're making, made a new high. We're making higher lows, making a new high, higher low, new high. Came in, tested that kind of previous low area, bounced, new high, higher low, new high. So I mean, the daily chart definitely could see a pullback in this area. But for now, I'm gonna keep riding the strength. of this and see if we can get a little bit more of a push when we open here for New York, which is in about 4 minutes. If we can start to trade above the overnight opening print, I'll probably move my stop to break even on the US 30 trade.
That sounds good. Is anybody in any just an update? Is the sound okay now? And then follow-up question, is anybody in any trades or looking at any markets? I know I just mainly focus on gold, but I'm gonna look to, like I said, I've been looking to join the future side. I'm interested in when FunderPro drops their futures accounts, because I'll look to be trading gold and NAS 100 on, or I guess NQ on the futures.
NQ would be futures. Yeah. Have you've never traded futures at all?
Mm-mm.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I'm excited for you to try it out. I'm super excited for the FunderPro futures to go live. Not that, I mean, it's, there's not like a ton of differences, but there's, just some smaller differences.
Yeah.
For me, my brain, for Forex, I love trade lockers, how they give you the ability to really scale your position sizing down, and can really limit that risk with small lot sizes and the risk calculator and stuff. I think that's super nice. Futures, I like kind of like the round numbers. It's kind of easy to do kind of mental risk to reward calculations and dollar amounts and stuff, with a little bit more of the rounded numbers that you have at the futures market. But yeah, FunderPro Futures is coming soon. If you guys haven't yet and you are interested in trading futures with FunderPro, you can go to, I'll put it in the chat, but FunderProFutures.com, and they have a wait list that you can sign up for. And so if you want to be one of the first people to trade futures with us, go to FunderProFutures.com. Sign the wait list. And if you tuned in a little bit late, we did mention before we have the Black Friday sale going. Code FP Black. I lost Kyron. Code FP Black. US 30 rejecting, NAS rejecting. So we're still staying kind of range bound here. Not ideal for my trade setup. Got about 1 minute. 1 minute to New York Open. Pretty harsh. 15-minute engulfing bar. My expectations are definitely, so not engulfing on US 30, but 15-minute engulfing bar on NAS. Looking like we may see some more downward movement heading into the open here. We shall see what happens at open. No giveaway, Punisher, no giveaway today. We just have the Black Friday sale. Black Friday sale going on. Excuse me 1 minute. My wife is calling me. Hello? Okay. My wife called me. I'm like, she knows I'm streaming. She's calling me. It has to be important. So I was like, I got to take it just in case there's an emergency. But apparently she didn't mean to call me. She bucked up. Stopped out of my US 30 trade. I'm still in the NAS trade, but I'm probably gonna get stopped on that. Yeah, like I said, I've of course US 30 is giving us a bounce out of the gate after nice stopping me out. That's actually the entry I wanted. I wanted the sweep below the lows for a liquidity grab, and I kind of rushed into it. I wasn't zoomed in enough. I thought this was that sweep, and of course now we're getting the strong bounce, so stopped me out just to take off. That's kind of how my week has been going. Never a big fan of the holiday weeks. The Russell and US 30, both super strong, super frustrating on this one. I would love to be in US 30 with its strength that it's had, but at this point, I got to have a pretty wide stop. Nas is starting to give a little bit of a bounce. Let's hope it plays a little bit of catch up. Still in this trade. I don't know why I have this level marked. I don't have a level. Yeah, these are the levels I have on NAS. I don't know why I had that other one marked. So no Kyron. Kyron's not back. We got a one-man show today, ladies and gentlemen. What are you guys watching, Chad? You guys got to help me out here. Since I'm a one-man team, you guys gotta be involved today. Help me out. What are we watching? What are we watching? Other than me eat stops. Man, the Russell and US 30 strong. Once again, oh, that's painful, US 30. That is freaking painful. I can't lie to you people. I can't lie to you people. That is frustrating. Oh, I hate to see it. Oh, that's killing me. She's just gonna pump today, isn't she? Right after stopping me out. Well, guys, this is trading sometimes. I'll be honest with you. I'm super tempted to just jump back. Hi, we got Sam the man. Sam the man in the building. You come to save me, bro?
What's up?
You come to save me, bro?
I came to save you. I saw you were sitting here all by yourself. So I was like, dude,
I don't know what
Kevin
happened.
Tyler.
We just lost Kyron, man. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, I was studying, and then I just saw like, oh, wait, Tyler's here by himself. I just checked WhatsApp. So I checked. So I came into the rescue.
Yo, I appreciate it, man. Punisher's,
Yeah,
it's a good US 30 sell. Listen, man. That's not the way I trade. That US 30 daily, weekly chart is super strong. That's a super strong 5-minute bounce out of the gate. I'm not really interested in US 30 sells. I'm not telling you you're wrong. I'm just telling you that's not for me. That hourly is a nice engulfing hourly bounce. Although back underneath the daily open, I would say it's on the table for sure, but not a whole lot of interest for me on that.
Yeah, I'm interested in gold here. I actually got stopped out this, midnight. So the overnight
You looking
session,
at gold longs or shorts? What are you watching?
I was initially in a long position. I got stopped out. I was in a bit of profit, and then I got stopped out. But now we're pretty much targeting the supply area that I marked out from Wednesday live. I remember we talked about it.
Yeah, we've been bouncing off these lows.
Platforms. Yeah.
I'm gonna take a look at the gold futures chart.
Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna. Yeah, now I got my setups ready. I didn't have anything today. Actually, I wasn't looking at the charts.
Yeah, I know. So
I came to the rescue.
Sam was going to be on originally. He had some stuff going on, so he told us he couldn't make it today. So I wasn't expecting him. That's why he came to my rescue.
No, but of course, trading is the first priority.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Man, I wish gold would have dipped a little bit more.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to trade it right now. It kind of fails to break that low.
Yeah, I have like a level that's
strong rejection.
That would have been kind of right around, if I'm looking at the futures chart and just kind of gauging it, the level that would have been right around here. Not really much of a gold trader, but it would have would have made me consider it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm tempted to. I'm not going to. I'm holding off. I'm not doing anything. I'm in the middle of
Yeah,
two
always
levels.
let
I'm still in a
those
range.
thoughts take over.
Frustrating action for me. Nothing really lining up how I'd like to see it. I'm not getting any level tests right now. Honestly, the Russell, if I could trade the Russell on in Forex, it's the only one that's gotten a nice clean level test for me.
Yeah,
I haven't really looked at
Russell.
Bitcoin today.
Oh, dude, I think it's gonna break your heart. I think it's
She's still
yeah,
pumping.
she's moving.
Oh
She's
yeah,
bullish.
there she is. Yeah, she is. She's looking nice.
Oh, dude, I saw so many memes today with like Bitcoin trying to prepare for that 100K run.
Yeah,
It's hilarious. Yeah, what's all-time high right now? 99783.
Wizard, I would say that it's normally mixed. To be honest with you, I think a lot of times it's slower action. You get kind of rangy action. But every now and then you get kind of like a slow grind, like a slow trend where just you slowly grind up or slowly grind down. I feel like
wait, I can actually show my setup that I tipped on gold. So yeah, do you remember the WhatsApp analysis that I sent out, you know, when we were creating the high, the low, and then the new high? Dude, this played out so perfect. It was exactly like this. So
so where was your entry? I'm sorry, I was reading something.
no, I'm gonna show my entry here. So basically, when we broke the high here, I was looking at a bullish market around this area. This was actually the Wednesday that we traded. And I said like we were creating a range after we had this breakdown. So, you know, we're creating this drop-based drop setup, basically, that I showed before. So once we broke out of this low here and actually traded a bit bullish with a high volume, I went long around this area. So I'm going to go further down. Let's see. Yeah, in this area. So I don't have the volume profile here on this platform, but basically the volume area was in this area. You can see we have a lot of support and resistance gaining momentum here. So basically that was my key area to go for a shift upwards to kind of take out this high, right?
Yeah.
It was actually a very good setup, but then I woke up and we had a big spike to the downside that wicked me out, and then we gained the loss. Well, I can't say gain the loss.
Yeah.
Took the loss. I gained the loss. That would have been.
Yeah.
So my entry was actually, I think it was on the 5 minute. Yeah, it was on the 5 minute. So the level that I drew out was this, and after we got the first engulfing, my entry was here. Well, I waited a few seconds to kind of gain that wick down. It actually went up to 2% profit, and my target was this previous high here. And yeah, this was the return of that trade.
Ooh, she ripped.
Was, yeah, she did.
Oh man, that's a bummer.
Yeah, that was an easy.
It's tough.
You know, Asian manipulation going on over here.
Yeah,
but, I mean, I could see it coming because we came down pretty far here. We had to, you know, we had a bit of an issue breaking above here, so you know, I should have set my stop loss to break even, but yeah, I just let it rip, to be honest.
Yeah.
At that point.
Yeah. I tried another US 30 stab, kind of in this 3-bar play. 3-bar play. We got a 5 minute strong trend bar, then kind of a pause bar, inside bar near the highs, back over the overnight opening print. So I took 0.03 lots, stops right here. So we'll see. Sam, you know, one thing we talked about this briefly. You mentioned the Edgeful report that you found that had the gold setup that had like an 80% probability, and if you're able to take a look for that, if you're not like actively in any trades, to show me what report that was, I would love to see that one.
Yeah, of course. I don't have Edgeful right now. I took the free version. I'm sorry,
Got you.
guys.
Do you know what report it was? I can try to pull it up on my end.
Yeah, it was. Wait, let me think. I think it was. I don't know if it was day trader or intraday. It was one of those two at least. It was something called like. Wait, can you pull up the Edgeful website?
Yeah.
I kind of forgot where it was. But yeah, basically for those who don't really know about the statistics that we're talking about, basically if gold that I trade a lot of gold. If price closes above the 50-minute, so if the 50-minute candle closes above the high of the Asia market during the New York market, the London market. So if the London market breaks out of the high that was created during the Asian session.
Was it the Asian range breakout?
Yeah, I think it was. Try that one.
So
No, I mean that could have been. Wait, to type buy close up there and then take it to the date range. Turn it back to like a 2-year or 5-year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically what I was saying was, no, that's not the one that I was looking at.
So I want to see what this report is explaining. So the Asian range breakout by close would be, so this is our Asia range. First 15-minute candle close outside of the Asia range, close above the Asia range. Okay.
Yeah, that is the exact same
so
setup.
this is basically saying if the first 15-minute candle closes above or below the Asian range, how often the day will then continue to close above or below. That's basically what this is saying.
I mean,
right?
I think it's first close above. Yeah, so once it closes above, I think this one calculates if the daily candle would close as a bearish or bullish candle.
Got you.
But that wasn't the exact. Yeah, that wasn't that exact.
So this says, okay, what does this measure? This
looking
report
at.
looks at the first 15-minute candle that closes outside the range of the Asian session, which is from 7 p.m. to 4 a.m. Eastern time, especially the first 15-minute candle that either closes above the high or below the low of the Asian session. See how often the daily candle closes green versus red based on that. Okay. So if you look at this, so if the first so what's the difference between standard and by close?
Yeah, that was the one that I was looking at. That's kind of weird.
What's by extension?
Wait, if you type report type.
Report type?
No,
Up here?
to the left. Yeah, to the left.
Oh, okay. Oh, this here. Okay.
Yeah. I think I took either scalper or day trader, and then there was a report from that. Oh, damn, gold is breaking down. Yeah, that's broke the low. That was a good short. Oh, I didn't tap my extreme zone. I really wanted it to go a bit more up. Yeah, it could have been that one market session breakout.
It's London, New York, Tokyo.
Yeah, I think Tokyo and London. And then if you took the day range to a bit more.
Yeah.
Because I remember it very clearly being 82.
82%, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Have I been lied to? What's going on?
Let me just get
Wait, that's the one.
Single break, London breaks, Tokyo. That's interesting. It's more the single break. So market
Yeah,
session.
so that's the one that I was looking at. So it basically calculates if it's gonna break one time. So if it closes above, it's a 68%. I thought it was 82. I was 100% sure it was 82. Maybe I took like a very
Tokyo, New York.
short date range and I didn't check that. But basically, it won't. If it breaks one side, there's a very, very low probability that it'll, reverse and break the other side as well. Wait, that was the one, I think. Oh, I took the 1 year. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so London. So this is basically saying if London breaks the Tokyo high, how frequently it continues to remain bullish or bearish. So if it looks like we get a single break, New York breaks. So if New York breaks the Tokyo high.
Oh, that was a New York one.
So I changed. Well, let's see this. So you could do Tokyo, London. You could do Tokyo, New York.
Yeah, because I checked Tokyo and London since they are overlapping.
Yeah, so Tokyo, London gives you about a 71% of the time you get continuation.
Wait, can you do London and New York?
Mm-hmm.
59%.
Yeah, which I think that makes more sense.
Oh, that's a 2% chance of a double break.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's why I think that once you get that, let's say that Asian range does a range for the whole session basically, and then you have London session that breaks bullish. You can kind of add up the percentages. You have, what was it, 70% chance that it was going to continue bullish, and then you have a 59% that it's going to
I think that's
single break.
That's pretty eye-opening right there on gold. If the New York session breaks the London high or low, only 2% of the time will it go back and break the other side. So if London, for instance, breaks, so if the New York breaks the London high on gold, only 2% of the time does it ever come back down to break the London low. So just in terms of forcing trades in the other direction, it doesn't really matter which session that you look at. Like Sam was saying, if you break that session high on gold, majority of the time you're getting a continued move in that direction, right? So if London breaks the Tokyo high, over 70% of the time it continues.
Yeah, I haven't used any kind of session analysis, but now that you kind of know the statistics in your head, it won't go away, basically.
Yeah, really, I think Edgeful's super useful. I think you have to spend some time really in here and breaking down these sessions and kind of looking at the charts with it and whatever you trade, right? There's crypto futures, Forex stocks, anything's in here, right? And just a ton of different reports that you can look at and probabilities and ways that you can scale it down and really find out some good information. And I think it's a great way to trade with the probabilities on your side, 100%.
Yeah, that was, I looked at, I think it was, the trade that I didn't take that basically moved upwards. I think it was Wednesday when it created that high on gold. Basically that time the London session broke out of Asia session with a bullish closure and the market just continued. That's quite interesting. Scrooge just said, "What's up, guys? I have a position on Japanese 225 on the 1 hour. I know you trade indices, Tyler and Sam. Can you give us a quick analysis of your charting style?" I have an analysis here on this index if you want.
I just added to my US 30 long. Just triggered a kind of a 2-3 part 2 or 3 bar pullback to 5-minute buy. So I'm adding to that one. Oh, sorry, I thought my screen was up. It didn't show. There's.
Are you up in profits?
Yeah,
US
my
30?
original position is in profits. I'm up like $42 on the original position, and added a second one with a little bit smaller size.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that. But yeah, looking at this, we are very range bound. I mean, we are touching a key level here at 38 that we have respected. I mean, we have respected this pretty much this whole year out. So I would say if you are, wait, you have a position. Oh, I didn't say if you were long or short. Scrooge, are you long or short on this? Because I would say longs would be better in this situation. I mean, I wouldn't want to short or long. Personally, I can't really see a setup. But we did actually break here with a lot of momentum. Oh, you are short. All right. So yeah, we are touching a very heavy support and we are rejecting it a bit. But, you know, you could still get that push down in another retest. But I would still say I would be more long than short on this. Maybe trade it up to here. Because we are actually rejecting this and we didn't break this low on the 1 hour. What do you think, Tyler?
Let me take a look. Sorry, I've been looking at a few other things here. Oh, the index divergence still driving me nuts. Now Nas is pumping while US 30 is failing.
Yeah,
Your boy is on a cold streak.
Line. When losing streak?
Yeah, I'm in a rut right now, man.
Yeah, I'm with you, dude. I'm lost. I've been gaining it. All my trades recently, I've been stopped out, but I've had so good run-ups on them, like 2%, 1%, and then stopped out. That's a bummer. But
yeah, that's frustrating when they start to work in your favor, but you try to hold them for the the larger move. And but so okay, this is the Japanese index, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Let me check it out. I'm gonna pull it up on my screen. He's in a, what did he say? Long or short?
Short. We are kind of breaking above and trying to test this this trend line here.
Yeah, that's. I mean, the 5 minutes stuck in a pretty tight range where we're at the highs of the range. I'm gonna look at the higher time frames.
Yeah, I would say like if we break above here and close bullish, I think we are going to continue bullish for a while up to this key resistance up here.
Yeah, that that's an interesting looking daily chart, that's for sure.
Yeah.
We had let's see. If we go, let me see if it'll share. Let me share. We have to try the browser.
Yeah, it seems like we are creating a bullish push on the 1 hour, especially this 15-minute candle here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be long, but I wouldn't want to be short either. I would be maybe, let's say, 70% long, 30% short, because we are breaking a trend line and we are breaking above a crucial resistance level here, and we are respecting the support.
Yeah, this is the daily chart, which is, I don't know, it's a very interesting daily chart. This was back in August. I remember this pretty well. The Japanese market was dumping. The U.S. market also got a really big pullback that day. And so this is it's like a key spot on the daily chart. And if you kind of just look at this, it's been this area where we dumped. It showed us some support here at one point, and we dumped below it. When we got the big rally, you can see it acted as resistance. It flipped to support. It acted as support, and now we're back down here again. It's like, so does this hold again from a daily perspective and give us a bounce back up to the highs? Or because we've come down here and tested this, 1, 2, 3, 4 times now, do we crack and start to move back down? But looking at the daily chart, it's definitely an interesting spot where you would think you're going to see some one way or the other. The hourly chart, yeah, I'd probably lean a little bit more to the upside. We had this strong bounce after we made new lows, and we pulled back. It looks about halfway, kind of bouncing, but obviously, I don't want to tell you what to do with your trade, but it's also not an index that I trade a lot. I mean, it's an index I've never traded. But you're near the high of a range here, so we could see another rejection back down to the lows. I think the daily chart is valid for a short.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if you have your analysis, Scrooge, if your system says short, just short. I mean, our analysis shouldn't really bother your system. You can have 4 or 5 different analyses in different directions, and they should, you shouldn't trade other analysis because we could also be very, very wrong, and your short could play out fantastic. So yeah, the gold short looks good. Wait, did Karen enter a short?
He was in a gold short, I think, as like before we went live. He put up his screen to show it to us basically, and that's when his power went out.
Yeah, dude, where were you short from? I think he's watching. I'm short on the daily M. Dude, I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, I thought it was. Oh, dude, I mixed up. I thought it was short on gold. Yeah, if you're short, I mean, keep the short. Player system, win or lose, it's part of the game. Don't think only one trade. You gotta think 50 trades ahead. Right, Karen said 2661, which is. What time frame was that? Maybe 5 minute? Yeah, I think it was on the time 1 minute. So you must have entered around here. Maybe put it the stop above here. I'm gonna try and recreate his trade to see if it works. And maybe a target around. I can't really see, but somewhere around here, maybe a 1, 2, 3. Is this right? Do you think this looks? I'd say that looks pretty neat. Take profit is 264750. 4750. Oh, dude, that was close. That was very close. I put it here, but I mean, yeah, I can see why we kind of have a level around here with a bit of a demand here. Yeah, that's a good level. I actually wanted to go long on Bitcoin.
Yeah, she's pumping.
Yeah. Let's see what
Nas
Nas
is
is
coming
doing.
into my upper price level target that I had. I'm flat at this point. I've gotten stopped on everything. But I kind of am in a sit and wait situation right now.
Yeah. And do you remember the short I took when we were closing the session?
Yeah. We ended up getting a rally at the end of the day there. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a beautiful run up on the short, and then we had this push upwards.
Did you end up? Were you got into a point where you were green?
Yeah, I had a very good run up. I think I entered here with like a stop here.
Yeah.
It was like a 1 to 2, and then the price reversed. I was playing around with. I drew out the exact same setup. I got you. You see, when he leaves, I'll join in, do the exact same setups as he's taking. The Karen 2.0.
Yeah,
now.
that's like that. Talk about stepping up, dude. It's just like.
I want to go short on that side, but I don't see any setups. That's an issue here.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty strong open hourly bar for NASDAQ.
Yeah, and the 4 hour looks horrendous. At this fat wick. And this fat wick.
Yo, yeah, it does. Yeah, wow, it really does.
I mean, comparing like regular price action, like we can have over here, compared to this, I don't know what this is.
A 4 hour, we kind of have like this. We had that big sell off, and then we've been like in this channel, kind of like wicking on the 4 hour.
Yeah. But we kind of broke didn't we break this trend line, or am I just completely out of my mind?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
But this is like the basal level where we.
It's almost I was gonna say you could kind of say we're almost retesting it from underneath kind of now. So it's like, do we break?
Like yeah, that's a hard one. Because someone banned the fish. Get out of here.
So the fish? Is the fish back?
Yeah, I don't read his comments. He's trying to troll. He's trying to get me like he did the last time.
What do you?
Let's do a trade wars instead. Come on, let's do competition.
What do you? All right, you want to? All right, listen. We can. I'm not gonna enter along yet, but you went shorts on Nas. I want to wait for an entry. To be honest with you, I'd like to see a little bit of a pullback on Nas. If I can see a pullback into 28.42, which I don't know. We're coming into the pre-market high on Nas, where we rejected Wednesday's opening print. Wednesday's opening print became a level for me, and that's where we rejected pre-market really nicely. Here,
I'm thinking about going a very, very small short here if we get a kind of a break below the low.
So if this is the 15-minute chart. You can see this right here was, oops, I just moved it on accident. I gotta start using the feature where you can like lock your levels.
Yeah.
But this was our opening print on Wednesday, which became a level for me. And you can see that's right where we rejected pre-market. Looks like we're heading back up to test it. If we could get, for me, what I would like to see is a little bit of a pullback, a little bit of a pullback here that gave us a little bit of this, and I could find some sort of entry around here to look for some continuation. So if we get that, Sam, I'm down to go trade wars for you. I'm down to go trade wars.
Yeah, I think you might have the upper hand here. You got the volume and stuff here.
don't know if I'm gonna
You're
get
not
the
trading
entry. I
blindly
don't know if I'm
with
gonna
it.
get the entry is the thing. She's still pushing, man.
Yeah, I wanna. You know what?
US
I'm
30
gonna wait
again.
for.
Whip me out of my position just to hold. Driving me nuts. Just been eating stops that then work the last few days. Well, today.
You know, if we
I'm
break that
stopped.
high on NQ, I'm actually gonna short because I think we're gonna sweep the high and go short.
My stops on US 30 were like right here.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
It's been like that for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like it's like it's haunting your stop loss.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like the worst time to trade, you know, when you're just sitting there thinking about like, is the market actually after me? What's going on?
And my NAS stop was here, which I actually hate doing because it was like, I'm like, okay, I'm putting my stop below the lows, but we had this level right here. So I'm like, I think there's a good chance at this point we come test this level. But it was a bigger loss than I wanted to take. And since I've been on the losing streak, I just mismanaged it. And here we are, upper targets getting smashed after every trade I was in today. Wicked me out just to work. What do you? These the philosophy questions from Fishman.
Philosophy question. Yeah, we are
Oh man,
push up here.
He's just busting through now.
I'm gonna come in with a big short.
You're
With
shorting?
I don't know, a few 100,000 contracts just to pump the volume down. The market mover, Mr. Tony.
Cam messaged us in the chat and asked if we wanted to hop on. That's entirely up to you, brother. You don't need to hop on. If you feel like hanging out, you're more than welcome to hop on. But no, not necessary unless you want to.
Dude, I think you're just scared of him winning the trade wars, huh?
No,
I think you're scared of him.
I want him to come on. I need some more shorts to liquidate if I'm gonna get a long entry here. Although if I don't get an entry before we get up to 21.016 on the future, you're short right now?
Yeah.
If I don't get an entry before we get up to 21.016 on the NQ futures chart, I don't know.
I'm actually trading this as a pretty aggressively. I'm not waiting for that reaction. I'm trying to top it.
Yeah,
so
you're just
trying to find the
area.
Yeah, so I'm taking it at the highest level of the momentum. So I'm trying to top this with the stops above my zone. So it's it's going to be less of a risk to reward, but yeah. So I'm basically trying to top this, the volume instead of waiting for a rejection, and then you have a new setup. So this is my area of interest, which I do believe in. So I kind of want to get a formation and then a strong reaction. But I'm trading the top at this one. So that lowers pretty much my, what do you call it? My win rate, but it boosts my, risk to reward in a sense. So I'm just trading the full on zone here. Only downside with this is, we could just rally without any confirmation at all. That's the downside without waiting for confirmations, but that's part of one of my B setups.
Nas looks strong.
Yeah. I mean, we just reached that high here. We have the 50-minute closing in 5 minutes. So I hope we're going to get this 5 minute to close with a bit of a wick. And then this 5 minute here, which is the next one, is going to rally down. I mean, I would prefer this one to give a big wick and close. Let's see, I want to get the close below here. But that's not really. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. Yeah, now we're testing that upper area. We are trading in the, let's see.
Yeah, I just can't. I can't take an entry up here, but I'm definitely down for a long if it presents itself with an entry.
Yeah.
Ooh, looks like gold
testing
got to pull
50
back to my level. Do we try some gold long, boys? I think I might. Double check this chart.
Oops.
Yeah.
Yeah, continue with that wick. Not upwards. Come on, dude. Get down. Dude, this is just climbing. Summers is running up the ladder. What's going on? I'll break down my analysis once this trade is over. I think we're gonna have a stop loss unless we get this big wick that I want. It's looking bullish.
Yeah.
You're gonna keep a track score against me now. So I'm
Hey, listen, I want to get a whiteboard back here that we could just, we could keep score on.
Yeah. Seems to be very volatile. It's just moving up and down very fast.
She's just pushing. She's just pushing. Pushing. I need a pullback personally, so I'd like to see her slow down a bit.
If I get a close below here, kind of a big rejection here, and then one massive close here, I'm feeling this. I mean, I took a very risk entry. We didn't even get one bearish candle on the 1 minute.
Yeah, you so definitely took an aggressive. Yeah, aggressive entry.
Yeah, but this was actually my setup before. I only traded my zones, so I actually set a buy limit and sell limit on my orders and then stops below and above, and it actually worked out very, very good. Because then I didn't have this issue where I had to sit and wait for an entry and then maybe I miss it or I didn't find it, and the stress of just kind of hopping onto 1 minute, 5 minute, 50 minute, and just kind of, oh shit, I got tagged into a trade. Oh, wonderful. Oh, stop loss, cool. Oh, win, cool. I kind of like that approach more, in a sense. Because you don't have to, it makes it more easy, more simple. Yeah. I think this 50-minute is going to be horrible for me.
The 15?
Yeah. In a sense of shorting, it's very bad if you look at this. I mean, I'm fine if we get like a 25% closure of this whole candle with a wick, because that means we are getting some rejection. But right now we are having...
Yeah.
We are not playing around. There's no sellers in this market.
That's 3 strong 15-minute bars in a row.
Yeah. I was hoping for 2, but
Yeah.
Because we are kind of also testing the... Oh, you went long?
I tried some small gold long, boys. I just can't long NASDAQ here without a pullback. I tried a little bit of a gold. I'm not even a gold trader. It's just out of searching for setups, it was one of the only ones that was kind of presenting itself to me.
Yeah, I have a key zone on gold, but it's higher up, so, and it's a very big zone. It's actually a daily supply zone, which did not get tagged this Friday, so I'm hoping for it next week at least. Yeah, that
I kind of mixed thoughts on the gold daily chart.
Dude, Olan Idio would short this, to be honest. That's me. Yeah, I got stopped out of this. Yeah. I'm actually gonna break down my analysis.
Do I get a trader win for that on the Trader Wars just for?
Yeah, I'll give you a win for that. That was
I could have bought into the high.
I mean, if you went long in the area that I went short, you would have actually made a
I didn't. We had that level, but we didn't even the level we rejected pre-market. This, by the way, this is my gold long. Basically, we spiked into a level that I had on gold, and I think it could potentially play as a liquidity sweep where we just took out a lot of long stops underneath those lows. So that's the gold long stab I'm taking. I like the
Dude, you're going
15-minute push
to war
there.
against everyone.
Everybody
Aaron
short in
isn't
the
even
chat.
here, and you went long.
What's that?
Yeah, you're doing trade wars against everyone. Against me, Cam, Karen,
Yeah,
everyone.
everybody.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm just like I'm the perma bull. Everybody else is open to shorting. I'm just my ass is always looking for longs.
Yeah, that's smart.
But so this is the NAS chart, which we had this level pre-market that we rejected, and we, as you can see, we had even you scale down to the 2-minute chart, just busted right through it. We didn't hold up and we didn't really pause at all. Pull back to that level, and I still think NAS longs could be on the table, but we'll see. I'm staying hands off on NAS for a little while.
Yeah. Can you share my screen? I want to share my setup.
Yep.
Just to clarify myself so people don't think I'm an idiot here trying to short NAS, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we mentioned this earlier. We have this area of, I'm actually going to remove that one. We have I would see this as a retest. We've been trying it basically once, twice, and I hope for the third time this trend line. But this trend line is a bit unclear since we have a lot of room. This trend line could be drawn from there or from here to here or even from here to here. So we are having, at least I am having a bit of a trouble to finding where that area is in trend lines. I don't usually trade trend lines, but my area of interest was actually up here of the supply zone. So basically I thought that we were gonna get a sharp reaction, basically a rejection from here, taking out this high and then sweeping below, just like this. I've seen this before happen multiple times on NQ, in NASDAQ, basically where we take out a high or a low and then just reverse very quickly, especially, you know, when the market opens, you're within the first 2 hours of the session. So I thought we were going to have that kind of reject here, and then to go short trying to target, you know, below here. But we didn't get that rejection. And my issue or my problem was, you know, as I said, it wasn't a very aggressive entry. So what I should have waited for was some sort of confirmation here that volume slowed down or the bearish momentum, the sellers coming into the market. However, they didn't do it. So I got railed over by this one, and that's fine. But yeah, that's very, very bullish momentum. We might actually reject this upper level here. Let me see. Yeah, we might actually test this. I mean, we have like a few levels of support and resistance here, or supply and demand, sorry. So at least this one is like the absolute extreme level of supply, and then we had this area of supply that actually got tagged right here. So this zone is invalid. So I'm not going to trade this zone. And this zone right here that I traded right now and took a loss from, we actually got tagged into it. But I actually thought that we would have some form of, you know, a sweep of this and then still a continuation down. But you could actually draw it from this area as well, and we had a sharp rejection from it. So it was a bit of high risk. But looking at the 4-hour on this, yeah, we are reaching for the top, which is the extreme supply. If we break up here, I think we are going to go bullish, because then we are actually trading within that trend line again. Yeah, think a sweep of this into the supply, because we are at the very, very extreme level. It'd be very annoying if I see this moving down right now.
Mm-hmm. It's just a
Into
pullback.
this.
Just a pullback, baby. For
Yeah,
me
also-
to enter some longs.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Dude, this is hard to figure out whether you're gonna go long. I
Yeah.
don't see an area to go long. I mean, it's just rallying.
Yeah, for me, if I were to go long, I would need a pullback to 2886 area. But even then, I'd want to see some consolidation probably around that level, maybe even a little spike below it that starts to get back above.
And actually, the main reason why I'm short and not long is, I've mentioned this, I think, on 2 lives before, but at least I have, and Cam have marked out a daily area of, a point of interest. And we are very eager to see that getting tapped into, because it's such a good setup. So we are kind of forcing the market, even though our small little lot sizes can't really drag down the market as I wish it could, but yeah.
I got SPX
I don't like this.
tagging an upper level, starting to get a pullback.
Yeah, actually, I don't like this at all.
Still holding up right at its overnight opening print.
I'm actually going to check if there is some unmitigated areas in this zone that could have actually got tagged into. I mean, I don't see it then. Where did we reject? There.
If you're just joining
I
us,
think we're gonna go bullish.
Reminder: we have the FunderPro Black Friday sale, which is active right now. Code FP Black will get you 25% off any account. Code FP Black, you can see right there. 20% off any account through the end of today, I believe. So if you guys haven't taken advantage of that yet, make sure you do before that sale is gone.
Do you have any traders today that are trading in the chat? Maybe we got some Forex longs or shorts. I mean, it is Friday. It'd be interesting to know if we have some traders with us.
You ever heard that song that was like so bad it went viral?
Yeah. Wait, how did
I think we just gotta play it. I think we gotta vibe out.
Yeah, I mean, it's better than the market poetry intro that you played last time. Dude, that was horrible.
Rebecca Black, 173 million views. Imagine making a video and it's a song with a music video that's so bad it gets 173 million views. That's crazy. Sorry guys, we're not paying for that premium YouTube. We got these ads. Oh. We gotta get those Friday vibes going, ladies and gentlemen. Feeling good going into the weekend.
Dude, you gotta turn it up. Dude, I'm not even gonna say it, but we can't really hear the music, so we're just kind of watching you dance by yourself.
What'd you say?
We couldn't really hear the music, so yeah, we've been sitting here for a few
You can't hear it?
watching you. No, we've been sitting here watching you dance by yourself for that music.
You can hear it now?
Yeah, no. Yeah. That's the one.
Man, I gotta figure out the audio issues here. Got a
I
Nas
mean,
long.
you can
Jason
hear
Kidd.
like a few seconds of it, then it kind of went quiet and then came back in.
Yeah. This mic apparently is too good at like reducing noise or something. I don't know. Somebody in the chat. Let's see. JM Films got Nas long 28062, Sublis at 28042, and he's aiming for 22092. Let me see.
Oh yeah, I missed that one. What did you say? Gonna last long from 2. 2 is right.
2862. It's pretty solid entry. So he's still up in that long. We're coming into my level here that longs would be potentially on the table here. I'd like to see a little bit more of a spike through that starts to hold. Like I mentioned before, I like to see a little. What's that?
Do we really have one viewer that is
nobody else
in a trade?
Nobody else in a trade?
It's 5-minute break, a block, and retest from 1 to 3. So you would say that is. Yeah, I think he entered at this one as a retest of this level.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, that's the right area, I think. SL was 842, which is here. Yeah, this was the area that it went long from. Stop loss below this one.
I might consider starting to scale into a Nas long.
That was a good long. Why was your stop loss at 4? What was it? 842. That's beneath here. I would have dragged up my stops too. Yeah, I would have taken my stops below the 5-minute here. So like 4.6. Wizard is in a GBP CAD swing. And they also added Bitcoin might reach 100K.
Yeah, Bitcoin.
Yeah, I really don't want to know. It's at 983. Dude.
Bitcoin's she's strong today.
Yeah. I'm gonna check meanwhile I'm waiting for my master for my short.
I took a very small entry on Nas long 0.02 lots.
What's gold doing?
Gold is my gold position is small red right now. It's kind of near break even. We're still kind of trading around that level.
Yeah, the 4-hour looks good for a short. I want to take Euro USD. I've marked out my supply zone. I don't know where the price is actually from there. Oh, dude, what is this? What is this? Come on. Oh, am I really sitting here on a Friday getting absolutely trolled by Euro USD? Yeah, I am. What is this? That's 12 pips. Come on. Yeah, I think we're gonna reject here and then break this low here. And then from here, we are getting that push. So I'm gonna draw this out for everyone. And then back on Wednesday, I'm gonna show you how this played out. It's gonna be a banger trade. Okay, we had a 30-minute closure on this. Oh, dude, you know what I want here?
What's that?
a push above this high, and then a closure of the 30-minute below the high.
On NAS.
Yeah, I think we might get it because we are opening very, very bullish.
Somebody said long
gold.
Yeah, Sam said he thinks the 4 hour looks good for gold shorts.
Yeah, we had an engulfing, then we went up to 50% fib level, rejected it, and then we broke below the 0 level. So basically where you set out your fib, we broke below that. So we are pushing downwards. However, I think we might, gold actually might push up a bit further to tag the supply zone, just to fill out the noise and also touch the 50% on the fib on the daily level. So I'm anticipating, but I'm not going to go long, but it could go either way for me. But I think we're going to go long. Not to call any trades or anything. However, this bad boy I want to call out.
Well, I'm officially in the NAS longs. Small, but I'm in them.
Yeah, it might actually be that we are doing I've actually tried this before, which is quite interesting. We have a big wick like this, dragging your Fibonacci from basically the high of the wick to the closure of that candle. I've tried this a few times and it actually works out very, very fine. Depending on what time frame you're in, sometimes you can have that sweep above the high and then closure within, but that's still a good setup. So for example, if we check below here, let's see. Yeah, you can have this setup where it actually, breaks that low and then closes above. I mean, that's a very good long signal. I don't know. I think it's called like the FU candle.
That's what the candles
for some weird reason
all week. I've been getting FU candles all week.
Yeah, me too. I've been getting FU'd by the market. Yeah, hopefully we can get that FU cavalier to stop Tyler out and make my profit for Friday afternoon. That would have been something. Nah, it's gonna be interesting. Let's see this. But that's the interesting part. Every top and every bottom has a wick. If you check here, massive wicks that spike down. Also here, massive wick, and then we came into the wick. So a lot of people, they take let's say that this bearish candle closes and they want to go long. They take it as a long signal directly when it closes and the next one opens. Instead of drawing a fib to like this, taking on that little pullback to fill out this gap and then move higher. It's actually a very interesting strategy. I mean, if you're trading in a key zone, not just blindly taking the FU candles, right? I wonder who came up with that idea, naming it FU candles.
Just to show my two positions. That was my NAS entry.
We got that snipe, huh? Dang.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't move this. I'm always dealing with the difference in the NQ and NAS levels. They're always off a little bit. But if you look at NQ, we bounced right at the NQ level I have is 20,936.25. And we basically tagged it almost to the tick. I think we got a little tick through it. So that was, we got that kind of the pullback into the level here. So that was the reasoning for the NAS entry. Still feel like I'm chasing it near the highs a little bit, but I think we can make this move potentially up to that level. I'm still in the gold long as well, which is this setup. It's been in a little bit of profit. It's been in a little bit of drawdown. That's what I'm looking at. on gold if it holds up.
Yeah, now we are testing that NASDAQ level of, on the 5 minute, we are rebalancing that engulfing that just came out. So if we reject from this candle right now and push up higher, that would be good for your long. However, if you break that 5 minute engulfing, it's going to be trouble for the long.
Yeah.
If we do it, I might actually tag a short position. But I don't really want to do it since we haven't touched my initial point of interest. Yeah, we're going to reject, I think. Looking at the 1 minute. Yeah, you're getting that rebalance. Actually, I have a concept for it, for the rebalance.
Concept for rebalance?
Yeah, I don't know if it is a concept or, if it's an existing concept, but I think I created it. I'm not sure. I hope to believe so, at least. So yeah, basically I draw a fib tool every, oh shit, I'm in the spotlight. Let's see.
I just sent you. Yeah,
So if you pretend that this 5 minute candle doesn't exist that we are creating right now, and we just get this closure to the left, right? So let's say we are up here. The first level, or like the first two levels, would be the high of this candle here and the body of this candle. These two are pretty much the area where I would want to go long. Because, I mean, you could go long from here. Let's say the candle opens and you go long, and then it stops below here, whatever your target may be. But if you somehow figure out that, okay, we did an engulfing candle, and an engulfing candle on the 5 minute is going to be an uptrend on the 1 minute. So it's going to be an expansion. If you check the 1 minute, like here, it's a big expansion. And very rarely do we get that continuation without a pullback. So what I do is I mark out that high of the previous wick and the body, and then I draw the fib tool from the low to the high. And anytime price reaches here and I see a rejection either on the 1 minute or at least the lower time frame, I would want to trade. The preferred entry would be somewhere inside the body and the 50% line. So that's going to be somewhere here, right? And these type of entries have made me so much profit when price reaches my point of interest. And what I do is I take a trade like this, stop loss either below this engulfing candle, which I would prefer, since if we break this engulfing candle, we are going to go bearish. We aren't going to reject here. That's just not going to happen. I've seen this too many times to know for a certain fact that, once we break that, we have more bearish volume. So, I mean, this one is a 1 to 3 instead of having this one, which is a 1 to, basically a 1 to 1. So you can kind of see the difference between entries here, how much you can gain from just waiting a bit more patience on that rebalance down, that little pullback to then enter. I mean, I can't really, Tyler, can I say I created this concept? I call it rebalance, basically, when
I'll give it to you.
creating the wick.
I'll give it to you.
I'm going to take it. I think it's just a pullback, to be honest. I've made some fancier concept with it.
Yeah, you're pulling a little ICT on it.
Yeah.
Dressing it up a little bit.
Trying to steal the concept a bit. Trying to make it my own. It's very interesting. It works on every time frame. So I've been using it for 2 years. And I will continue.
Gold given a little bounce, still kind of holding this level. I'd like to see a little more push here would be great. Both these trades are in small profits for me. Nas, I would not be surprised to see some consolidation around here after making this strong move. The first, hour and 10 minutes of New York Open. Would not be surprised for a little consolidation. Now, would I be happy if we keep pushing up to the next level? Sure, but I would not be surprised to see some consolidation here for a little bit. You got any weekend plans, Sam? Anything planned this weekend?
Right now, I don't have anything planned. Actually, I wanted to. Well, I was gonna host a dinner at my place with some of the lads, and just there is a Swedish, pretty much an icon in Sweden that is a football commentary, and he has a game. So it's basically a football quiz. My dad ordered it. It took like 3-4 weeks to get here. He was so stoked when he got here. So I kind of want to try that game out and, just have a couple of drinks and laughs with the boys over dinner.
I like it.
We'll see. How about you? Do you have any plans?
No, not really. Trying to think. A pretty chill weekend. Life starts to get pretty busy though. Christmas here in about a month.
Yeah.
So weekends start getting filled up with, whatever, get-togethers and shopping and.
Have you been shopping like crazy?
Yeah. If this gold long hits, maybe.
You're gonna shop up all the profits.
Yeah.
Take that fat withdrawal and just go bananas. Yeah, we had that rebalance on the 1 minute.
Payout, this time of year, that's for sure.
Dude, check this out. Let me share my screen.
Right.
Just for 2 seconds. I'm just gonna show you how it works again. That 1 minute engulfing push, instead of waiting for that 50%, entering there beneath that engulfing, you set your stop loss. And what do you know? We're in profits.
Hey.
Dude, it works on the 1 minute. Check. I'm actually gonna ask everyone who is watching this to go back test this. Whatever you're trading, support, resistance, trend lines, just check this concept out. As long as you get like a big, massive engulfing candle on some time frame, draw a fib tool from the bottom to the top and just see price wicks below and just, there's your setup.
Nas,
I think it's going to help a lot of people.
Nas pushed to new highs. Nice little push on Nas.
Dude, I'm almost at my sell over here. Come on.
We need a little more, baby. Give us a little more. A little more. Let Daddy get a trim first, at least. Let Daddy get a trim first. Actually, give me 1 sec. I got to run to the restroom real quick, guys. I'll be right back.
Ooh, I don't like this 5 minute closure that we just got from Nas. We didn't break this high on the 5 minute, which I would prefer we do. Yeah, 15 minute looks kind of bullish, but we had that, the big wick, and then we closed below this high. So I'm starting to fear that we might go bearish in a few. Yeah, this was the thing I said. I mentioned the FU candle. And since Tyler's gone, I got the screen to myself. So I'm going to show you guys some education here. So the FU candle, don't ask me why it's called that. I have no idea, but I've just seen it working a lot of times. Let's pretend that this is a bullish candle. And for me, that's going to be blue. Then you have a bearish candle, which is going to be black for me. There we go. So a good reversal signal. I'm not saying that this is, go short or go long. I'm just saying that this confluence could work really good if you're trading at your key levels or whatever your system is. If you have a wick like this, Yeah, wicks don't have arrows. I know. Hold on. Here we go. If you have a big wick like this, if you see price actually taking that low out like this, now this could actually be a, yeah, like that. If you see that change, what you actually could look for is a bearish continuation. And the reason why is because this is actually a false break or liquidity sweep or whatever you want to name it. But basically the concept is that it failed to break higher and we are rejecting that level. So if you look at this, take this in your mind. And if we check the 30-minute here, for example, we get that wick, you can see here. And we actually close very bullish at this point. So you can check the wick here. Creating a low, coming up, creating another low, and then actually after that we're going to break the high.
Oh, I should have added you on
around here.
Should have added you on when I left my bet. Ooh.
No way, did I just sit here and no way, I just had education and no one told me that I was sharing my screen.
Sorry guys,
dude.
I had to run to the bathroom. Oh.
Right, I'll tell you guys once again, but really quickly. Since Tyler screwed me over here.
I did. That's my bad. That's my
left me hanging, dude. Right, I'll fix this really quick. I just showed them the concept of the FU candle. So, what I was saying, anyways, that I mentioned, when you get a bullish candle like this with a wick, what you're gonna look for is a wick that takes that wick out, like this, that I mentioned but wasn't showing. All right, so once you get that wick that takes out that high and then closes bearish, I mean, it doesn't have to close bearish. If we're looking at this level that we are looking at, we got that rejection, we failed to swing that high, and we are rejecting. And if we close like this, it is bearish because this is going to be a doji candle. And that is a very good signal for reversing. So what I would do in this scenario, I would look for shorts, even though, you know, I'm not going to look for shorts considering we didn't tap any key point of interest that I would, you know, be looking to short. But let's just say that, let's just do this for, let's say that this is your area of interest and you get this rejection. It's not one rejection, it's two massive rejections. We actually tried breaking that high, we failed. Looking on the lower time frame, it looked like this. So that 5 minute is going to be the high, right? And then this is a failure of that high. So this works really good for looking at shorts if you were to trade in a point of interest, right? And this is actually a very key point I'm making. If you are trading a rebalancing entry that I showed, if price does not break above that zero level, which is this is the zero level, right? Where you mark out the high. The zero is going to be the high where you mark out your Fibonacci. So from 1 to 0. So from point A to point B, then you have your Fib retracements within this level. If you do not break above this, you do not trade it, because that means we fail to swing high, and that is a bearish signals in this scenario. So just a key tip to remember. You can actually see this. I think on majority of the lows, yeah, here you can see FU candle 1, FU candle 2, and FU candle 3. I mean, you can kind of see why I wanted to look for that short. NQ have had these characteristics where it's where often this is going to be at the 18. So 6 candle for me. I think that's going to be 12 a.m. for you. So yeah, this is a bit of random times to midnight and at 3 p.m. So you kind of get the point. Looking at the swing highs and swing lows, this setup, the FU candle is perfect.
Did you enter NAV shorts or no?
No, I didn't. I wanted to get, we still have a key interest up here, so we have so much room to kind of fake this out and continue a bit higher. So I'm just gonna stay out of this.
Yeah.
But you know
Yeah,
what?
I'm not
Since you actually
surprised
asked
with
me,
the like consolidation, like I mentioned here. I think we probably consolidate here a little bit before we either move higher or sell back down.
yeah, I want to wait for the 30-minute closure. If we close like this bearish, I'm gonna draw up my fib tool from the top to the bottom, and then I might actually just be, take a short like this. Depending on if we react, I'm gonna go down to a lower time frame to see if we get that rejection. So we're 7 minutes out at the moment. What's FU candle, please? I just spoke about it, but yeah.
Basically, I think what he's saying by that is a candle that stops you out and then works in your favor pretty strongly.
Yeah, I'll show you guys. So I think I'm just speculating. I've mentioned this. I don't know why the name FU came up. I think it's due to the fact that we're faking out, right? It's a fake out move. And I think that's the fuck you move where you've been stopped out and then it moves in your favor and basically stops everyone out. But this is how it looks. So you have a bearish closure, and then you have a wick that is breaking that low. It needs to wick below that low. That's the key thing. It needs to break that low, and it needs to close in the other direction. So here you see bearish wick that wicks that out. So it says F you, you're gone, geez. And then it moves up and close bullish. I say it can't close setup. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by that. But yeah, so this is the setup where it gotta fake you out, basically take out that low and still close bullish. And this works on every time frame, especially the higher ones, since the higher time frame is, of course, gonna be a bit more crucial when it comes to direction and order flow. So I would actually hope we get a short signal here, so I can trade war. Come on, give me that short, dude. No, I've actually had two of the not the worst weeks in trading, but still adapting to. At least for me, I don't know about you, but trading live is it's a bit different, I would say. I mean,
Definitely.
I've been not forcing trades, but I've been taking a bit more high risk setups due to the fact that, of course, we need to show people that we can handle losses, we can do all sort of stuff. But yeah, it's been mostly fun, I would say. It brings more joy to trading.
For sure, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a little different. Obviously, like publicly exposing trades that you're taking and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's cool. I think it's cool to be on here and talk about what you're looking at and, talk with other people and you can get feedback and all that good stuff.
Yeah. The hardest part for me is, usually when I trade alone, let's say a Tuesday or Thursday when we don't send live, I usually don't sit and stare at the chart. I got my setup. I set alarms and I go away and do a lot of stuff.
I agree. The more you look at the chart, the more tempted you are to put a trade on that maybe you normally wouldn't or whatever it may be.
Yeah. It's like you've been waiting for so long, so you kind of have to.
I am still in both my positions. My NAS trade is small green. My my gold long is small red. I don't hate if NAS keeps consolidating and almost kind of bull flagging above this level. I like that. I like that. Well, so hopefully that can continue to give us a little flag before we get our next leg up. So the gold entry. So we're still sitting right around break even on the gold entry. So
Yeah,
chat, were you guys how was your trading today? Is everybody put in the chat? Were you red? Were you green? Anybody take advantage of the we can talk about one more time, the Black Friday sale? Anybody take advantage, 20% off, code FP Black. So if you guys want to take advantage of that, I think the Black Friday sale runs through the end of the day today. 20% is applied to any account size. Any account size.
This is interesting. 2 minutes out.
Like that little push by gold, starting to flip the 5-minute trend a little bit here. I'm torn on the gold daily chart a little bit. Obviously, we've been in a really strong uptrend and got that, pretty strong pullback, followed by a nice rally. I think this was one of the days the China gold reserve stuff came out.
Yeah.
Where we got another big pullback there.
Yeah. You see the body of that last bullish candle before we got that China
This one?
supply? Yeah, basically the body of that is my first area of supply where I want to go short.
Yeah, that's a strong daily bar too. You got a shave top, shave bottom.
Yeah.
So I look at this as like, okay, I think, right, we had a very strong rally for a long time. If you look at gold, right, we've been going up for a long time. You zoom out on this, right? So really strong, really strong. The more you zoom out, just keeps going up. Yeah. But so we've had this really strong rally on the daily chart. So I think this pullback was pretty healthy. And I think the daily chart is valid to continue higher after, we kind of took to the China gold reserve news. But if this bar would start to flip a little bearish and put in another potential lower high, I think the gold daily chart could start flipping into more of a bearish trend. But I'm kind of torn. We're kind of in a tough spot right now.
Yeah, I mean, I've been usually wrong when I try shorting gold. Most of my setups come from long, but I actually made.
That's a nice pop, baby. That's a nice snap-a-lack. Crack, snap a pop. Give it to us, baby.
I'm gonna look for the shorts on NQ. Got that 30-minute closure as we wanted. Yeah, I drew up my Fibonacci tool, so I'm waiting for a rebalance. Let's see. The only problem is that the 1 hour might actually create that FU candle that I spoke about, because the 1 hour only has 1 wick. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
a little bit more of a pop on gold, I might take a small trim just because I've been on a losing streak and could use a win here.
Yeah, I got into the shorts.
You got in some Nash shorts. Okay, all right, we got a little trade battle going on, baby.
Yeah, dude, I'm not in the favor of this. My odds are stacked
I like
against
it.
me.
I like it. I like it for higher. Let's go. Give me that pop, baby. Give me that pop.
So hopefully we can get a rejection. I mean, the 1 hour could still do like the FU calendar I legit just spoke about. That's the issue. If it does, I'm screwed because I'm gonna get FU'd. But it's gonna be interesting. Let's see. I mean, the 30-minute already did that sort of candle, so I'm hoping, due to the fact that the 30-minute closed very bearish with a fat rejection. Yeah, that one. So I'm hoping this is just a rebalance of that big wick. So we're kind of like going up to it and then rejecting it. But the only thing that I have in mind is the 1 hour. If we create that FU candle, that high that actually swept the previous high is going to be right up in my key area of supply. No, a bit to the right. Yeah,
this
a bit.
area here.
There we go. No, to the right.
Gotcha.
You have it on the same level, but on the right.
Yep. Oh, okay, yeah.
That one, yeah.
Yeah.
And we might get that FU candle and then the spike up into that area.
Yeah, I got you.
Annoying since I entered a bit early.
Yeah.
But let's see.
Yeah, that's kind of my target for the trade.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, like I could see this sort of like flagging in a sense where we kind of consolidate like this for a little while. And we kind of spike below this level and then get back up. So I definitely could see the scenario in which you're talking about playing out.
Yeah.
We're definitely creating like a 5-minute range here. We'll see if we reject or get this break higher.
Yeah, if we break, I'm going to enter my last short on this. If we break that, I think we're going to go bullish for a very long time. Because that's my last area point of interest for shorts. If we break it, I'm bullish. But I want to see sellers stepping in, absorbing all this. The longs, but they are inactive. I don't know what's going on. It's a Friday. I don't know.
Yeah, Friday, holiday week. I don't know. I would love to see us just keep grinding on up. You keep it slow and steady. Don't like the current rejection that gold is showing me. But holding for now. I'm considering moving my stop above.
Break that high.
What's that?
I think gold is going to break that high.
Yeah, I'd love to see that. I've considered moving my stop to break even, but I don't want to. We're above the level still. I'm not going to rush it too much.
Yeah, I'm giving this NAS some room to breathe.
Broke even so far. London stumped me. So can't close that up. Yeah, it's been London's been interesting action this week. We've gotten some decent moves, but US 30 has just continued to kind of grind upwards today.
Oh, that's a very spiky price action.
Yeah, kind of the slow grind on the 5-minute. Okay, I like the gold hold up there so far. I have 0.35 lots, 0.35 lots. I'm gonna take off like 0.05 here soon, just to reduce
is
risk.
rejecting the 50 level. I mean, I hope we hold this. If we don't hold the 50 level, I am screwy-dooed. No, but 50 minutes and the 30 minutes kind of rejecting a bit. That's good. I just want a bearish close.
Pop above this 5-minute high. I'm going to take a very small piece off of the gold ball.
Yeah, the other issue with this trade is that if I'm going to hold this through the weekend, the only issue I have with, everything that's going on in the world,
you just never know.
Political issues. Yeah, it's kind of I've held one trade recently when, I'm not going to speak about politics, but when a war broke out and I got very slippaged, the price just opened well above my stop loss. So
yeah.
I mean, the weekend is 3
That is,
2-3
the
days.
risk
It's
you
going to
take
be a
with
bit worrying.
holding trades.
But yeah, you can see the 50-minute is doing exactly as I wanted, which is good.
On NAS?
Yeah. It's kind of struggling to break that area. So if I can share my screen, I'll pull up the fib. The only worry I have is that we might, wick up here and then close pretty bearish and then move down. Because that actually could happen, but we have seen it from here to here. We are struggling to break this 50 level.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping this could. Yeah. That's not what I want to see. Because we are rebalancing here. This week. Came down and then moved up. That's going to be such horror if I sit here for a few minutes educating people on a setup and then I get FU'd by the setup. Yeah, might as well be. Who knows? Maybe 786 can hold the biggest level of them all.
Gold 15-minute, putting in a pretty decent upper wick, starting to reject. Still in both trades, haven't taken anything off. Looks like NAS was going to reject the top of this little smaller time frame range I put in, but it's a nice hold for me at least.
Yeah, I touched the 786, which is my last hero, last savior. Otherwise, I'm screwed. So hopefully we get the rejection. Have you ever traded with the VWAP?
No, it's something that I'm open to checking out. I've heard a couple guys talk about VWAP, and I think it's a legitimate tool, but it's not something I've ever traded with. How about you?
No, I've been checking it out. I don't know if it's here. Let me check. Yeah, it is here. I've been checking it out, but it doesn't align with my setups. So
yeah, that's something I wanted to do, is like try it on my screen and see.
yeah, it doesn't align well. That's the issue for me. Oh, I just removed it. Panel. Yeah, it seems like we're gonna do an FU candle on the 1 hour. I'm not quite sure where my exact entry.
New highs for NAS. New highs for NAS.
Yeah, so this is my area of interest. Well, actually, down here, but I prefer that. Yeah. So let's see if it does that FU candle that I spoke about.
I'm in so small on NAS. I'm so torn on how I want to manage it.
Yeah, if we don't form any strong reversals here forming that FU, I'm not going to enter anything more today. Now we touch that upper body, which is good. Well, I can't say upper body, that's weird. We touched the candlestick. Here we go. I see some sharp reversals. Because mostly this happens during the few candles are, well, we shouldn't name them that. Should we name them something else maybe?
Hey, listen, we've already declared you are the ICT creator of this strategy. So you get to name it.
Well, not that one. That's a known concept. I just took out the rebalancing.
Okay, that's not okay. That wasn't it. That wasn't the one we were talking about. Right.
Yeah. We should name it the fake out, just a fake out. So if this does that fake out, yeah, it usually works on the 1 hour, because the 30-minute that I traded on, you can see here. I mean, you could still get the setups, like checking at this and this and this, and also down here. But yeah, I mean, half an hour is gonna be like the between area. You kind of want to get that hourly chart. So this was actually the open. So I'm going to mark this out. The 1 hour is closing here. So if we are beneath this line at the end of this 1 hour candle closure, that's a bearish signal. If we don't break above that high, which is the high of the area that I'm interested in. It is within the zone that I'm interested in, so let's see. This is actually a pretty good zone.
Coming into the 21,000 psychological round number on the NQ futures chart. We're at 20,992 right now. I have a level at 20,000 or 21,016.50. So that's which on my NAS chart is right around 20,965-ish. I only have 0.02 cons on NAS, so I'm most likely going to take one off there. Like I said, I'm kind of torn on how I want to manage it. If I want to just take them both off and lock a winner, or if I want to see if we can just ride today and see if today continues to give us a trend or not. I am torn.
Yeah, I want to see this area get a little rejection.
It's also one of those days like, do sellers start to step up with, Friday, holiday week, end of the week?
Yeah.
You know, obviously at some point longs are going to start taking some profits. So we'll see. I could see us just kind of getting an unexpected trend day where we keep moving higher. SPX making new highs, looking real good.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to short unless I see that this confirms that bias. Right now, I'm just doing lower time frame speculations to show this setup with the FU candle.
Well, it is 11:15. Is that time where we normally hop off? Hope everybody had an okay trading day. Bit of a rough start for me. Got 2 winners riding right now. So I'm just going to keep managing these. I'm not going to let these turn red on me. Getting ready to with some stops to break even and maybe start locking some profits. See what the rest of the day will bring us. But thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Sam, thanks for hopping on. I know you originally didn't want to trade today, so I appreciate you hopping on and hanging out once Kyron had power issues. Once again, happy Thanksgiving to everybody that celebrates. And if you haven't taken advantage, reminder, FP Black, code FP Black will get you 20% off for our Black Friday sale at FunderPro. So make sure you guys take advantage of that while it's still here. And we will be back on Monday with another episode of FunderProTv live stream. Peace out, everybody. Stay safe out there this weekend.
Peace out.
Yep. Much love. Much love. Peace and love.